My name is HUBERT. I'm from Germany, and I have a PhD from New York in physics. I have been working in this field for many years. The meaning of PV is the radiation of photovoltaics, and that means making electricity with solar energy, and that's the definition of this PV. And that's what we do here in Nigeria in order to produce safe drinking. We are not producing the water. What we are doing is we use groundwater or river water, which we then pump up from the ground, let's say 60 meters, where it is right now, and then we make a small electrolysis, which we will splitting the water, and we are producing small amount of chlorine. And it is the chlorine that is doing this disinfection, and it kills all bacteria. So after this process, you can drink the water safely. You don't have to worry about getting sick of it. Yes, so Inception, the company was founded, let's say, almost more than 4 years ago. And the reason why we went to Nigeria was because there's a need for electricity. And the electricity that we produce is very specific for water, electrolysis, disinfection of water. As you may know, worldwide there are about 2 billion people having no access to safe drinking water. And in Nigeria the situation, I think it's around 50% have no access to good drinking water. And that's the purpose of this company, to produce safe drinking water. We don't produce any water, but we make this water safe to drink. Well, we concentrate on the rural people because they are the ones which are the less fortunate to have electricity. When you are in Abuja, when you are in Lagos, you have access to electricity, but if you are in the countryside, it's very hard. So the system that we are using, the PV, is independent of any grid. You can place it anywhere. And that's the beauty of the technology, because it does not depend on large infrastructure. And in the rural area you have no large infrastructure. The electricity can be used, and this is what it is, for water, but also for other things like charging the mobile phone and communication. It's all beneficial for the community in rural areas.
Okay.
Specific goals of the company are, as I described, use solar electricity, which is CO2 free, it's no problem like oil and coal, and it's now the cheapest way of doing electricity. Now if you have that tool of a cheap way of making electricity, we want to apply it to very difficult problems that our societies in Nigeria or in Africa in general have not solved. And that's in one case is great safe drinking water. So we use the power of the sun to make water safe for drinking. And that's the purpose of the company. We are an organization which depends, of course, we are not Bill Gates, so we have to find some way of how this project is being financed. The idea is that we sell the water for a low price, and we see money that we can use revenues and install new systems. We're not interested in profits, but we are interested in having many systems in this country, but also on the continent in Africa. Yes, we have a mother company which is in Germany. This company is called Sustainable Concepts, and that also sponsors this work. And we want to be independent of this sponsoring because we think there's a huge application market in Africa for this type of water. And that is a business model. We should earn so much money that we can take the money and install new systems. Of course, we support private investors, but this is something which will be next to our target.
So, what has been the impact of the company in the community itself in terms of the collaboration with the PhD and the indigenous?
Yes, I think the cooperation with the community is quite good. We have signed an MOU with the Bradari Area Council, and the MOU states that we go sign. We would give the facility, PhD, 300 liters every day of safe drinking water, free of charge. That's not everything. The second one is that we will give them also electricity, because many of the PhDs in new countries have no electricity. So we give them 1.5 kilowatt, which is quite good for many things, of electricity. So it's giving water for free, giving electricity, And then the third thing is that we are saying after operating in, for example, in Dutse, 10 years, the system will be taken over to the county, to the very area council. It belongs to the community. That's a quite big incentive because the people who live there are very much interested in having such a facility. Very short ways to get safe drinking water. And if within 10 years, we are now 4 years here, so over 6 years, if we belong to them, that's quite a good motivation for them to work with us.
So, has the Nigerian government been interested in this project, and how far have they participated or shown their interest in partnering with the company?
When we started in Nigeria, we had a big group of people which was steered by the health ministry, and we presented what we could do. And there was a lot of interest because there are not that many methods how you can make safe drinking water. And the support we got from the health ministry particularly was very important for us to go through many things which you normally have a hard time to go through the administrative level. So they supported this work quite a lot. And the company was really capable of getting AFTAC certification. It's very important that you can't simply say that the water is safe. How do you know? So we have to go through the testing and through ALFRED, which is doing this kind of certification, and we received certification. So now we can produce a lot of water, more water than we actually can sell. And that is also when we were there yesterday at the event to spread the news that there is something where you can get safe drinking water. You just have to know it. If you don't know it, how would you with our company?
So, about the event that took place on the 26th of August, that was the Community Initiative Forum, where you interacted with community
Yes, that
people.
was a very good meeting we had. Yeah. Many customers of us came and they wanted to learn more. I mean, of course, you can make flyers, but there's nothing better than hearing it from mouth to mouth and learning how the system could work and what we have done so far. And what we have done so far is I described to you, and we see that the community more and more will open, is quite willing to help us and to cooperate, and you can hear the motivation from the customers to be our customer in the future as well as in the past.
Thank you. So, final words to people who want to know more and are interested in keying into this project. What would you say to them?
Well, what would I say to them? We have communication channels which we have posted, and through them they can get information. Of course, they can also get direct contact with the management, we have 3 directors. I'm one of them, and so it is true. The communication about solar electricity is not that good in this country, but it is a fact that this is the cheapest way of making electricity. Many people don't know that. There is no oil, there is no gas, there is no coal that could compete with the price. And that's also an incentive now when we talk about climate change. How do you get rid of CO2? If you have such a technology, it has to be free of CO2. And that's what it is. PV in general is free of CO2. That's why it's so important that that technology is going to grow, like wind. Both of them, PV and wind, will grow in tremendous amount. The new country also, even though that is not an easy task, but I think the target is also of the Nigerian government to have more and more energy-friendly, CO2-friendly technology.
So, the same PV water we have in the Buhari Area Council with the pilot project in Dutse Haji, what if another area council in Abuja is interested in setting up this project in the community? How do they go about it? What are the specific steps they can take in order to get something like this?
Well, right now we have the permission of the area council. There are more than just one PhD in this area. There are about, I think, 15 or 20 which we could do. But if there are other area councils which are very much interested, they should get in contact with us. And then, of course, we will talk with them, and if they, for example, would accept that we met the same MOU that we have done with the very area council, then this is very easy. And this is important. There could be like a template where you just see what they have done. Do I like this, do I not? Or maybe I want to have some other things which could be introduced as well. So I don't think it will be difficult.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Doctor. It's a pleasure having you on this platform.
Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. All right.